Before you take another bite of chocolate, ask yourself one question. What if your favorite sweet treat was once so valuable? People used it as money? Not only that, it was believed to be a gift from the gods, served only to kings, given to warriors after battle, and its journey to your candy bar is filled with conquest, mystery, and surprising secrets. The story of chocolate isn't just delicious. It's one of the most fascinating and unexpected stories in human history. Long before chocolate bars filled grocery store shelves. Before hot cocoa became a winter favorite. Chocolate looked nothing like it does today. Its story begins thousands of years ago in Mesoamerica, where civilizations discovered the remarkable cacao tree. Around 1900 BCE, people learned how to harvest the tree's beans and transform them into a powerful drink. But don't imagine melted chocolate with whipped cream. This ancient version was dark, bitter, spicy, and topped with a thick layer of frothy foam. The beans were ground into a paste and mixed with water, cornmeal, and chili peppers. The result wasn't meant to satisfy a sweet tooth. It was designed to energize the body and symbolize something far greater. For these civilizations, cacao wasn't simply food, it was sacred. The Maya believed cacao was a divine gift from Kukulkan, the feathered serpent deity. Later, the Aztecs honored a similar god known as Quetzalcoatl, who was also said to have brought cacao to humanity. Because of these beliefs, chocolate became deeply connected to religion, royalty, and power. In fact, they were used as currency. People could buy goods, pay taxes, and trade using cacao beans instead of coins. Imagine walking into a store today and paying with chocolate instead of cash. That's how precious cacao was. Chocolate itself was often reserved for nobles and rulers. It was served during royal celebrations, used in important ceremonies, and offered to successful warriors as a symbol of honor and achievement. Then, everything changed. In 1519, Spanish explorer Hernán Cortés arrived in the magnificent Aztec capital of Tenochtitlan. There, he met the powerful Emperor Montezuma. According to historical accounts, Montezuma was served dozens of golden cups filled with the rich cacao drink every single day. To the Spanish visitors, this mysterious beverage was unlike anything they had ever tasted. They had no idea they were witnessing the beginning of a global obsession. When Cortés and other Europeans returned to Spain with cacao beans, they unknowingly introduced the ingredient that would eventually conquer the world. When cacao first arrived in Europe, most people weren't impressed. The drink was dark, bitter, and far too strong for European tastes. At first, cacao was treated more like a medicine than a luxury. Doctors believed it could soothe stomach problems, restore energy, and improve overall health. But everything changed with one simple idea: add sweetness. People began mixing cacao with sugar, honey, and vanilla. The bitter drink transformed into something rich, smooth, and irresistible. Almost overnight, chocolate became the favorite beverage of Europe's wealthy elite. It wasn't something everyone could afford. Owning fine chocolate cups and serving chocolate to guests became a symbol of status and prestige. As demand exploded, Europe needed far more cacao than the Americas could produce naturally. Large plantations spread across the Caribbean and other tropical regions. Sadly, much of this expansion depended on enslaved labor. Behind every luxurious cup of chocolate was a workforce that paid an unimaginable human price. Then, another breakthrough changed chocolate forever. In 1828, a Dutch inventor named Conrad van Houten created a machine called the cocoa press. For the first time, manufacturers could separate cocoa butter from the cocoa solids. This made chocolate smoother, easier to produce, and far more versatile. Instead of only making drinks, chocolate could now be molded into solid bars. A few decades later, Swiss chocolatier Daniel Peter introduced powdered milk into the recipe. The result? Milk chocolate. Sweeter, creamier, and more appealing to millions of people. By the early 20th century, chocolate had transformed from an exclusive luxury into an everyday treat enjoyed around the world. But satisfying this enormous demand required massive amounts of cacao. Production gradually shifted to West Africa, where countries like Côte d'Ivoire became the heart of the global cocoa industry. Today, a large portion of the world's chocolate begins with cacao grown there. Yet the industry's success has come with difficult challenges. Investigations over the years have revealed that some cocoa farms have relied on child labor and forced labor. Millions of children have been affected by dangerous working conditions while helping produce one of the world's favorite foods. Many chocolate companies, governments, and non-profit organizations have launched programs to reduce these practices and improve farming conditions. Every chocolate bar carries a story that began thousands of years ago. A story of ancient civilizations, powerful empires, and difficult ethical questions that still exist today. So, the next time you unwrap a piece of chocolate, take a second to appreciate the incredible journey behind it.